how'd you get here?
I really wanted to go back now that I've kind of gotten a little bit more into Sonic modding, and I wanted to try out a lot of mods that I saw for base Sonic gens, like, ages ago. Pretty much my childhood mods that I watched people play, like Kobe, and that's pretty much it. And I really just wanted to see what the vibes were, bro. I wanted to see if these were as good as I remembered, and this was the one. Oh my god, this is the one that made me think about doing this video in the first place, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Mystic Cave in Sonic Generations? Say less, bro. Say less. This is literally the only classic Sonic stage mod, which is criminal. It is absolutely criminal, because look me in the eyes and tell me you could not make the most fire 2.5D mod pack with a bunch of classic Sonic stage mods and just rock that shit, bro. Oh my god, what everyone says this in every single video on this particular stage, but what a missed opportunity from the modding community. Now, to be fair, my bitch ass don't know how to mod. So I can't really be saying that much. I can't be talking that much shit. But like, seriously, dog, I miss the idea that someone would make another one of these 2D classic Sonic stages, bro. I just miss the idea, the feeling in my bones, the feeling in my balls, bro. I miss it. But this is really fire, and if this is the only one we ever see for this game, which, you know, we're moving on to Shattuck Gen stage modding or whatever, so probably. Point is, this will be a very good send-off to the concept of classic Sonic stage mods, because it's so fucking fun. It really just is Sonic 2's Mystic Cave. It's a very short stage. There's not a lot going on with it. It's very short. 1 minute and 28 seconds. Bada bing, bada boom, you're done. There's no modern Sonic stage, and it's just good. It's solid. It's good fun, and realistically, it shows me how fun it is to move around with the classic Sonic in this game. And then how badly they fucked it up in Forces, bro. Holy shit. But sorry, didn't mean for it to catch a stray. But like, seriously, it is so unbelievably good. By the way, this is what happens if you try to enter the Mystic Cave as modern Sonic. Whoa, no way, bro. But yeah, insanely fun, and that was really the big one that had me kind of locked the fuck in on this video idea. And then there's this one, bro. Then there's this one, okay? Water Palace. First of all, frame one. Second one, my bitch ass absolutely adores Sonic Rush. That shit is something I played when I was but a wee bab, okay? I was literally 5.5 centimeters tall when I played that game. So the fact that we got this fucker in this game in 3D, say less, bro. Say less. It's exciting. It's awesome. And honestly, the stage mod is actually really fucking good. Sometimes I'll look at Sonic Generation stage mods that were created a decent amount of time ago, and I'll sit there, right, and I'll look, and I'll make eye contact, and I'll be like, what the fuck were they thinking, bro? I look over at the dev of the stage, I'm like, what the fuck were you thinking, big dog? But this one actually functions really well, and I think there's a lot of really cool shit that you don't see in base Sonic gens, but doesn't feel like it's asking too much of the player. Like, we're gonna see a stage mod at the very end of this, and it's like, what the fuck were you thinking? With any of the shit that you did. But this one feels like it's all very fair. And realistically, you know, it's just something that you would expect from the base game, but it's still unique in its own way. TLDR, it's really cool and unique, and it feels like it's an actual fucking stage that could have been placed in the game, with maybe a little bit more, you know, refinement needed, but it's really fucking fun. I think the underwater homie attack shit, that's probably what stands out to me the most in this stage, realistically. I think that's really fucking cool. And then, like, a lot of the look... I don't know what I'm fucking saying. A lot of the fast reaction time stuff here just works really well. And it feels like just a stage that even the most basic, bare-bones, bitch baby Sonic Gens players could really enjoy. It's not too hard, and it's not too bullshit, and it's not too experimental. At the same time, it's just experimental enough, bro. It hits all of the right chords, in my opinion. But hey, I don't know. Some motherfucker's probably gonna pop up and be like, actually, according to my level design analysis, you're stupid and your mom and dad don't love you. They just pretend to love you. And I don't know. Whatever, bro. Fuck it, I don't care. Who cares, bro? Not me. But yeah, this stage is fire. I feel like I'm remembering one level mod. I just cannot for the life of me remember what it is in this game, but there's this one weird looking level mod where there's this section where you can like homing attack onto a fuckload of different aerial enemies or whatever, and it's like this insane little homing attack chain. I swear to God that's a thing. I swear to God I'm not crazy, but I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just like creating some random bullshit in my childhood memory, like fucking some Ella's real shit. I don't know. Whatever. And then this is the longest part of this video, and it's easily the worst fucking stage we're gonna be playing. This is like GameCube Galaxy, or whatever it's called. It's an interesting idea, and a lot of work was put into it, because there's also like a little section on the main map that has a bunch of GameCubes floating around. It's cool, and you'll see it when I switch over to the classic Sonic section of this stage. There's not actually a classic Sonic stage. Okay, you'll see what I'm talking about. But this stage is fucking ass. I'm sorry. There was a lot of effort put into it. That's very evident. That's very clear. It is not a fun stage to play. There's a lot of very awkward shit going on, and a lot of kind of slow, weird platforming challenges that I don't particularly enjoy. I think we've already seen one of them, where it was like this weird fucking staircase platforming challenge, which is the most boring fucking thing you could possibly do in any level design for a platformer, period. But it gets even worse when you're playing with Sonic the fucking Hedgehog, and you have to just stop and slowly maneuver your way through. Like, no, ew, gross. If you're gonna do something like that, do something like this, where it's at the very least a little more interesting. Okay, just a little bit. It doesn't have to be fucking crazy interesting. Okay, but just a little bit more. All right. And then there's also this section, which is a similar vibe, where it's just kind of like you just slightly do short hops, and that's kind of it. And like, it's just not that interesting. And then you have these weird fucking sections where you're just supposed to slide down the wall kicking whatever. What am I, a Mario 64 head, bro? The wall slide, wall jump, there we go. That's the word I was looking for. Wall kicks is for baby bitches, bro. That's not a word anyone else uses. It's just the Mario 64 heads, bro. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, this section is fucking weird. I do not like that at all. I do not like that section even remotely. And you can probably skip it, but that's not really a great thing. To be able to, oh, you can skip the level design at least. Oh, great. Now you won't have to worry about the weird fucking level design. Cool. Whatever. There's another path. There's a reason I kept the death in, I swear to God. There's another path that takes you way less time, but is also a little fucking strange. Like, there's so many cool ideas and concepts that, like, you can see glimpses of neat level design. And then it's just, like, completely ruined by everything else that's going on. And also the aesthetic is like, it's neat, but also not particularly refined, and there's a lot of things that make this a very strange stage that I'm not particularly a fan of. And you know what? Never meet your childhood heroes or whatever. I should not have played this stage. I definitely saw this shit eons ago. This is like the 2020, I don't know, re-update, revamp, or whatever. But if this is a revamp, oh god, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what the actual original stage looks like, and I don't want to touch it, bro. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And then there's this section, which is really fucking weird. It just feels like giant lines for the sake of giant lines, and there's nothing interesting going on. You just boost through here, and then you get to this other weird section. By the way, all of these corkscrews, fucking dog shit. Dog shit in the Hedgie Engine 1, I don't care. But I know the Hedgehog Engine 1 is a graphics engine. Don't fucking talk to me. Don't talk to me, bro. I know it's a graphics engine. I'm just saying that to differentiate, okay? Alright, there we go. My dick is safe now. No one's gonna be me riding that shit in the comments, hopefully. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, bro. Fingers fucking crossed. But yeah, this just feels like a fucking... It feels like a mess. It feels like they threw together a bunch of assets to test out a bunch of ideas, but it was just that. There's no single idea that sticks. And if that's what they were going for, you know, that's fine. It's obviously fine to make things to just test out ideas, and that's chill. But also, it doesn't make for a particularly good level, and I would not personally recommend playing this stage. And I don't know what these guys got out of making this stage, but I hope they got good shit out of it, man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's where I end my thoughts on this stage. It's fucking weird. I don't particularly like it, and I'm definitely never gonna run it again. It's just not worth it. There's way better custom stages that you can go find. But that was like a fuckload of stages from my childhood, bro. Holy shit. And then also, this one. Check this shit out. Switch to Classic Sonic. Go into GameCube Galaxy. And then we get to play the coolest 2D stage you've ever seen in your entire life, bro. Peep this shit, dog. Look at that camera. But yeah, bro, I need to play more of these Sonic Gens OG mods. They're kind of fucking cool. There's also some, like, crazy We Hate You mods. I have to check those out.